Boy, do I have a treat for you guys today. In this video, we have Whoopi Goldberg and Joy getting so upset at Bill O'Reilly that they straight up walk off the set, okay? I'm not going to tell you why, because look, you're going to have to watch to find out, okay? Without further ado, we get right into it. Let's ride.
Yeah, boy. The mosque down here on 9/11. That's inappropriate. It's sure they have a right to do it, and the Constitution, but it's inappropriate because a lot of the 9/11 families, who I know, say, "Look, we don't want that.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be there."
But what about the discussion?
No. But there's the president. Right? There's the president going, "Well, they have a right to do it." Yes, and then the guy says, and then the hold it. Listen to me, because you'll learn. All right.
Ain't like that.
So he says to the press, yeah, they have a right to do it, and that's true. Yeah. And then the question is, but what about the wisdom of it, Mr. President? And he goes, I'm not going to comment. Whereupon everybody in the country goes, what?
Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So you're saying that Americans are not smart enough to recognize that while it is part of our Constitution to say the freedom of religion and freedom to worship, and there were 70 families who are Muslim who also died in that building. Yeah. So you're saying that that his saying that they have the right to do it and not saying any more than that is why his approval rating is going down?
I'm showing that there is a gulf between Americans wanted to know what his opinion was on the issue, and he wouldn't give it.
We're Americans.
That's one
agree
thing.
But you know,
you agree with it.
No,
most
we're Americans. I'm an American.
Let me break this to you. 70% of Americans don't want that mosque down there. So don't give me the weed.
I want to see that.
You want to bet on that? You want to bet? I'll show you that poll in a minute.
Americans don't want it. But why is that? But why aren't we saying
it's inappropriate?
Why is it inappropriate when 70 families died?
Muslims killed us on 9/11.
Oh my God!
Muslims didn't kill us on 9/11. Is that what you're saying?
Excuse me, extremists.
What religion were they in?
What religion was Mr. McVeigh? Mr. McVeigh was an
Yo, drop a like if you getting entertained. Let me know what you think. Who's right in this opinion? Back to the video.
I'm telling you, 70% of the country.
I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here.
You're outraged about Muslims killing us on 9/11.
You have just seen what should not happen. We should be able to have discussions without washing our hands and screaming and walking off stage. I love my colleagues. It should not have happened. Now, let me just say to you in a calmer voice. It was extremist. You cannot take a whole religion and demean them because of what some... Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
When you say that it was Muslim.
If that's what you think.
That's what we think.
Extremists.
You didn't say that.
Here's the issue, and this is what has to be understood.
You've got to make a distinction,
if anybody felt that I was demeaning all Muslims,
that's what you
think the problem, though, Bill, is that if we go back in time, early in this administration, the president himself said we weren't allowed to use the word terrorist early on. So then he started using the word, hang on, hear me out. He started saying the word, he started saying radical Islamists, radical Muslims.
Now, this was obviously a long time ago. Let me know, do you guys remember specifically this time period? Because I think I must have been in elementary school or something like that. So I don't even remember this time period. So, I mean, you know, let me know what you guys think about this, like what she's saying. Like, because I don't, again, I was 9 years old. So for my older viewers, can you educate me on what she's talking about? Because this was a long time ago. But back to the video. Let's get her what she's got to say.
So then there was then a closer association with what happened and the religion. I think if you would have just let us say terrorists, because there are terrorists across all religions and all faiths, then this wouldn't even be a problem.
No.
But here's the look.
Okay.
We only have a minute left.
We have more time coming back.
Okay. Here goes one of them back.
We're back because now you apologize. You apologize.
All right, look, but that's not the issue. The issue is that it's inappropriate because of the context of what happened on 9/11. And if I was inartful in explaining that, but Muslim fanatics, terrorists, whatever word, killed us. There are 100 mosques in New York City. Okay?
Okay.
They can move it away and nobody's going to bother.
Okay, but the issue of the mosques, which is an issue that seems to some degree to have dissipated, and we're talking about...
Real quick, everybody, I just want to let you know I have some great news. We just launched what's called Top Tier, okay? That's for our top tier supporters. As you guys know, we haven't taken any sponsorships. We really appreciate all the support you guys given. So we figured that we would do this instead. Okay, that's if you want to support us. It's only $2. So you're just gonna hit that join button right below. Okay, it's a little join button. So it's only $2. Okay, basically, if you comment, if you want me to respond to you, okay, I will 100% respond to you. I will see your badge and we can have the conversation. So just letting you guys know, it's going to help us. We look to expand. Obviously, they're going to try to silence us when we get bigger and bigger. But for right now, that's going to help us out. We really appreciate your support. Back to the video.
Obama in general may not be the major issue as to why his popularity is down.
Separated the president from the folks.
Okay, now, you have written a book, and we're going to come back and talk about it, called Pinheads and Patriots. And at this point, it's very hard to see which you are. We'll be right back.
Wow. Okay, so we got some unpacking to do, ladies and gentlemen. We have some unpacking to do. So check this out. Right off the rip, I'm just going to say... Wow, Mr. Bill O'Reilly. That's a little bit wild. That's a wild one. That's a wild one to say that. Not gonna lie. Usually I'm definitely agreeing with other guests on The View, but that's a little wild. I'm not gonna lie, right? Obviously, those people that did those terrible acts on that day happened to be that religion, right? As an American myself, of course, now don't get me wrong, I see what he's saying. I get what he's saying, right? I see it, but that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me know what you guys think personally. That's a little bit of a wild statement, right? But let me know what you guys think below. Now, obviously, I am not a fan of how The View reacted when they walked off. 1000%. I was wild. Like, just because you don't agree with somebody and they're because let's talk about the bigger elephant in the room, right? Just because you don't agree with somebody doesn't mean you walk out, right? We can have our disagreements. We can battle back and forth. But I just don't like what you said. And by the way, you have the freedom to walk out too. I mean, shoot, you live in a free country, right? So you can do that, right? Whatever, right? But I mean, I think that was pretty petty, right? I think that was very petty, right? On their end, on The View's end. So come on, like, you have a job to do, right? But again, let me know what you guys think about what Bill O'Reilly said. Like I said, I mean, shoot, that's a bit wild to me to say something like, but look, and usually, like, you guys know me, I'm usually whoever's on the opposite end, as long as you got a brain, I'm pretty much, and you making sense, right? I'm pretty much agreeing with you if you come with the facts and you making sense, right? But so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, and a lot of also too, real quick, a lot of what they were talking, this is the older video. So again, when that happened, I was really, really young. So make sure for my older folks, voice your comments down below on some of what they were saying, because this was a long time ago. And I appreciate you guys' support. Make sure you slap the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. Until next time, peace.